Okay.
That makes sense.
All right, so conspiracy theories.
Not
Okay, who
shamed.
killed John F. Kennedy?
driver.
You see, oh yeah,
Nope.
I'm like more updated on the modern ones right now.
Okay, what's the modern conspiracy theory that you're updated on?
The Trump assassination, or not the assassination. I think it
She can't even
was.
pronounce
I
assassination.
think it was staged.
Okay, it was staged. What makes you
Yeah.
think it was staged? Give me the proof. Why do you think it was staged?
There's just a lot of
Go through it. Tell me.
Didn't someone die?
the way that the shots were, and then the crowd reaction, and there's a lot.
Right? Someone died.
And
though,
I just
right?
also no, someone did die over it. Yeah.
Firefighter.
And so I just
Was that stage 2?
Huh?
The dead.
Was his death stage 2?
I don't know. I don't know what goes on in the puppet show.
What?
Okay, so I'm all ears. I actually want to hear. No. Conspiracy theories, man. So, so tell me, like, what makes you think it was staged and it was a conspiracy theory? Go ahead.
What the fuck, man?
Shut the fuck up, bruh. I'm trying to think. My brain is loading.
The floor is yours. Go ahead.
So, like,
Let her get her thoughts, guys.
The shots weren't like, and then also the crowd reaction. Apparently, I haven't gone too much research into this, but like the crowd reaction was not there. Like if he was getting shot, apparently.
Oh no.
But
Okay, so
well, you would think if there's a shooter, people would start running. You know?
I mean,
okay, so
if you're a nigga, you want
okay,
one.
so you think it was
gonna say-
staged because
People
the
didn't
people
run?
didn't run immediately?
There's multiple reasons. I'm
else?
just gonna I'm just gonna stop there.
It's
Continue.
I'm literally listening to you.
It's
No,
controversial.
No, go ahead.
We're on Cast Club. You can say what you want. Go ahead.
Well, I don't know. Like, also, there's a reason behind everything, you know?
Okay.
So, yeah.
Why did they want to kill him then, in your opinion?
I don't think they wanted to kill him. I think it was staged.
Okay, so why do you think they staged it then?
Because they do shit like that all the time.
But what would be the purpose of staging it, in your opinion?
Maybe for people to feel more bad for him, or the other way around. Like, you never know what the thoughts like are coming through behind these motherfuckers' brains. Like, when
Which
they're
motherfuckers? Okay, who are you pointing at?
Who said Jesus?
The boys.
the government, the elites, all that
The
bullshit.
boys, Myron.
Okay, what? The government. Who in the government?
I don't fucking know anymore. Like, I told you, bro.
I can't think though.
Holy shit.
Bro, we had a conversation, a topic. It felt like 2 hours. That was right.
Can I be painfully honest with you?
No, I don't want it.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna say it anyway.
No.
You can go ahead and you know black me out. Play your beatbox.
No.
The only reason
I
people
don't want
watch
my
you
feelings
is
hurt.
because you're a female. They don't really care about your takes. You can't even explain your takes. That's why I asked you, can you please tell me the conspiracy theory, etc.? Like, I would have been a little bit impressed if you had told me who actually did 9/11 or who killed JFK, but you don't even know that. So, like, dude, come on, man. Like, I had so much hope for you, and you let me down.
I have to. The last podcast that I was on, I was trying to really like sit there and talk about this shit, and I just kept getting shut down. So I just like kind of like give up.
I'm literally giving you the floor to tell me.
I'm trying to think of like another conspiracy theory. I don't fucking know. Like you're gonna, yeah, exactly. My brain needs to load.
No, you brought up this theory.
Well, do you guys know like the puppet show? Like, do you feel like our votes matter?
Not to make this a double standard again, but do you think if we were
double standard?
no, because I just find this interesting. Do you think if me and Fresh streamed and we were like conspiracy theories and we spoke at the same cadence as you and said the same things as you and said,
Tattoos.
"Hey, bro, it's the people above, man," and we did a bonga-thong or whatever
No,
that
I
you do.
know people don't take me seriously.
But do you think we would be able to build an audience if we did that? Do you think anyone would watch
No,
us?
I understand the not being taken seriously, but I do like I like on my Instagram, like I put like a lot of research. I try to help people for the information. It's just like
Man,
sometimes
you share and post.
I have a conspiracy theory for you. What do you think about mermaids?
Oh yeah, they're real sirens.
All right.
I tried.
I think what I'm trying to, I think what I'm trying to display here is that like if we were like you and we said the same exact things you say and did the same exact things you do on stream, we would be laughed at and laughed off the internet.
100%.
Like,
Oh no, yeah, I've been saying this shit since I was like 17. People have been making fun of me for this shit all the time.
yeah, but like,
they come
you still
true.
stream. Yeah, but you still stream
The conspiracy theories always come true.
guys are watching you because you're female.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I know I'm getting more audience because I'm a girl.
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
no, for
they
a
don't
fact.
really care what you think or say.
Yeah, facts.
I would disagree a little bit
Why do
But-
you say that?
because I told you, like, a lot of people have told me that they like actually genuinely like respect my personality and they
Do you not think they're saying that to kind of appease your ego and potentially get some sexual access to you?
No, because
Really?
like I have a Discord too, and it's with all of my people, and
You've barely been able to articulate a thought.
I keep like the cap shit, like
And you're a streamer, like you should be able to do this on the fly.
Yeah.
no, streaming is chilling. What do you mean? Well, you're streaming in a different way. When I'm streaming on Kick, I'm just hanging out with them, like.
Do you think they would hang out with you if you weren't a girl?
No, yeah,
That's
I
precisely my point.
yeah,
Good job,
no,
Myron.
I definitely agree with you that like because I'm a girl, I'm getting more viewers and stuff like that. But I disagree. I feel like some people agree with my viewpoints and stuff like that.
Because you're a girl.
Because you're a girl, dude.
Bleh.
Yeah, dude.
I'll be very honest with you. You've given some very moronic takes, and it's if
I
a man
just-
said that, we would laugh him out of the studio.
Yeah.
But I kind of wanted to hear you out because I
I
was like,
just,
okay, maybe she's on a son, but you're not.
Well, just do the research.
I've done the
she's kind of
research.
cute, Myron. Yeah.
I've done the research. Bush didn't do 9/11 as you claim. Like, I mean, it's a whole other conspiracy
Yeah.
besides that. And JFK, you don't know who killed him, and then the whole Trump stage thing that you're saying. I mean, yeah.
I do agree with the Jewish people, though. The Jewish thing.
What about the Jewish thing?
This is deep.
Okay, how deep is it?
So, nah, I'm not gonna talk about this. Cause we got Christians in the chat and shit.
Yeah, I'm a
Why would Christians be worried about Jews?
Because, Jesus Christ was a Jew. Okay. He was a
definitely
Jew
did.
and he had a lot of followers.
But he got
and
killed by
then-
the Jews.
And then, no, he was like,
He was killed by the Jews.
Yeah.
Definitely
yeah,
was.
no. And then
The boys.
he Christian. Never mind, bro.
Nah,
Just do your own research. Just do your own research. Nah, I know exactly what I'm gonna say, but it's like
We all do, but I mean,
Yeah, Myron, stop laughing, man.
No, man. I mean, yo, like, look, man. You need to stop smoking weed, bro. Like, this is fucking bad.
Nah,
Like,
she's
this
not-
shit is
yo,
bad.
she's not on
like.
weed, man.
I'm being like, I'm gonna be all the way 1,000 with you. If you
Yo,
actually
yo.
want to build an audience and like get people to respect your ideas versus just the way that you look, you need to actually
I'm
stop.
not even like.
No, like
We've been sitting here for 2 hours.
Okay,
She's not high, bro.
look.
It would have worn off already.
I want you to stop, bro.
3.5 hours.
Yo,
3.5 hours.
I'm gonna give you the best advice you've ever heard
And I
that your
also
fans
got
are never
2
gonna
hours
tell
of
you.
sleep.
Be quiet for 2 seconds. I'm gonna give you
Yes,
the best
sir.
advice that no one's ever
Yo,
fucking told you.
she's not high,
Okay? You need to stop smoking weed and doing drugs.
Yo, Myron,
You
she's
need to
not
go
high.
read a history book. You need to do some research, watch some documentaries,
Not-
understand this stuff, then come back more informed and educate your audience on this stuff, and they will respect what you got to say
Wait,
more,
I've-
and they'll respect you for your mind versus your body.
I have a question for you. Do you think all history books are 100%?
A lot of them are lies. That's why I say you got to do
Okay,
your own
there you
research.
go.
You got to look.
No, we're
'cause
on
here's
the
thing.
same wavelength
Okay,
right
but
there.
here's
Yeah.
the thing: you got to read the history books to be able to debunk the history
Yeah,
books.
exactly,
Okay,
yeah, mhm.
so you need to go and do a bit more research and be more informed on this stuff. Like, if I ask you a question, okay, can you specify why it's staged? You need to be able to articulate your points and back them up with evidence, not
No,
just say
yeah.
it's staged, bro.
Well,
That's retarded.
I'm just like not used to people actually letting me explain myself.
Yes, because
you
you
know?
have a bunch of simps that watch you that don't give a fuck
No,
and they're
I
just
mean
watching
like
you for titties.
on the last podcast, like they just wouldn't let me talk or anything. So like
That should tell you something.
If I needed more,
That should tell you something.
I can see why.
no, it was.
Probably because you were incorrect about a lot of things that you're saying, or you were talking too slow, or you were ill-informed, or whatever.
The thing is, I just want to say I've gotten a lot of hate for the conspiracy theories that I would say when I was like 17, and they all ended up coming true. So.
What conspiracy did you say that came true?
Fuck. You're gonna really make me sit here and freaking think.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, BLM.
What was your conspiracy
It was a
theory with that one?
scam. It was a scam. I did research on BLM when it first came out, and I saw that all the like, everyone was promoting it. I thought it was
Black
really,
Lives Matter.
yeah, it was like the, like to donate and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I did research on it when it first came out, and then I realized it was a scam, and then it just came out like recently that the girl used all the money or something on the donations.
For a funeral.
It was just something distraction from COVID too.
All right.
For a mansion. For real.
Distraction.
All right.
All right.
Please, next.
We get it. You're stupid.
Look.
We can move on.
You got to stop smoking weed. You got to be able to articulate your points. You got to increase your vocabulary. Shut the fuck up while I'm talking, guys.
All right,
Holy
man.
shit, man. I'm giving her like some legit advice here.
Yeah, you are.
Stop smoking weed. Stop doing drugs. Increase your vocabulary. Do some research. Look, you just literally
weed.
yeah, that's a drug. Okay. Stop smoking the weed. Increase your vocabulary. Do some research. Okay. Use your brain and not your fucking body, and you're going to get a lot further in life than using your body and retarded takes that you have that don't have any type of evidentiary background.
Well, that's not the. I go to school too. Like.
Bro, shit don't.
What the fuck does that have to do with
Shit
anything?
don't
Like
weed,
I'm
bro.
using my brains in different ways. That sounds crazy.
Dude, just shut up and take the advice. I don't want to hear your excuses. You want to be a fucking streamer or not?
Heard.
Okay,
Thank
stop being
you.
a fucking retard. Take my advice, shut up, and take it seriously. You're going to be somebody. Use your fucking brain and not your body. This is probably the first time someone's told you this shit. It's real advice. Take it or not. Do you want to be successful or not?
I'm taking it. Thank you. I
Right.
appreciate you.
You're fucking welcome. Now take the advice. There you go. People, you need some fucking tough love. Because I'll be honest with you, you're a fucking moron. You need to get smarter.
That's facts.
Or what about you? You'll thank me in 2 years if you actually take the advice. Stop smoking weed. It literally will destroy you. Go ahead. What's up?
Hey.
Am I What's up, girl? You here?
Are we asking like how do I feel about what we discussed?
Yeah. What's your take, opinions, etc.? Agree with,
Last
disagree with?
thoughts.
So I think I pretty much agreed with like everything you said. So I can't really say like I don't know. I disagree. Like I'm probably like, more traditional. Like I grew up with 2 loving parents. They were divorced, but I still had both influences and a positive upbringing as far as that. I did see my mom have to enter the workforce after the divorce, so like it kind of taught me like not necessarily put everything you have, like not don't put everything you have into your man, but have something that you can fall back on for yourself. But I still do want to have a family and like still want to do all like the traditional stuff. But
Who did you spend more time with, your dad or your mom?
it was pretty even, and then when I got a little older, it started to be more my mom.
Okay.
So once like after like 13, I started studying more at my mom's, but it was still pretty even. Like I
Okay.
would see my dad through high school and stuff too.
Okay. So you just go back and forth between the two every weekend or whatever?
Yeah, and then once I got to like high school, I would stay more full time with my mom, or like if they would like get mad at me or like have to go on a trip, they'd be like, you have to go to the other one's house or like this or that. But
Okay.
I had both of them in my life.
Okay. Do you think that your mom like didn't want to enter the workforce? She kind of had to do it because okay.
And I don't blame her either. I mean, like she still had. I have a younger brother and I had 2 older brothers, and like when they split, like we were all still really, really little. So I mean, to have 4 kids and have to like go back to the workforce and.
What did she do?
She does paralegal work.
Okay. And what did your dad do?
Like investment research, I guess. I don't really know what that means. But
Did he
like,
work for like a financial company where he was?
Yeah, it was like a I don't know. I don't want to like say the name of the company. It's also like he doesn't work for them anymore.
Okay. Did he do well financially? Better than your mom, significantly, probably.
Yeah, he went to like business school.
Right,
He was a Navy SEAL, like all that crazy stuff.
Oh shit.
And, like
Okay.
Yeah. Taught me a lot. So you know. I
Taught you
gotta-
discipline and shit.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
for sure.
You're still on.
Yo, bitch.
You're still on the pole.
Exactly.
Wait, what? Oh.
Scribber.
Oh, she is? Oh, man. Yo.
See, I didn't get
man. What the fuck?
See, because I'm coming in after. I didn't get any of the girls' info.
She's been on before.
I know.
What,
Really? When?
When?
Where?
She's new.
No?
What?
Wait, what? Haven't
Everybody
been here
knew.
before?
Have you been or no?
No,
Am I
fresh.
wrong?
Been here before? No.
No,
No?
fresh. We have one. Juicy is the only girl who's been on before.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the rest of you guys
You
never
look
been on
familiar
before.
though.
Yes.
Or maybe fresh senior.
Okay, where? Okay,
Which club you work
yeah.
at?
How'd you know, nigga?
I don't want to say.
Is it in Miami?
It's in like the area. I just don't want to say. Am I like? Do I have to say?
You look
it?
No, you don't have to say it. But
Wait.
I was just
I
wondering
probably
if
know.
it's like local here somewhere.
Wait,
Is it South Florida?
It's in
Probably.
South Florida, yeah.
Okay.
wait. So can you
G?
stand up and do a twirl?
G.
G?
Wait.
Ooh.
G.
The beginning of the club.
That's so
I don't think she
Does
would
it
work
start
there,
with
bro.
a G?
That's
Oh,
where the black
name
girls
of
are
it.
at.
No.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's where the BBL's at.
E?
No, I
Oh, he's
wouldn't
thinking
tell
about
you
Gold Rush.
even
Never
if you
mind.
got it.
Gold Rush. That's what you meant.
Okay.
No, it's not there.
I thought you meant G35 for a second.
No,
No, I was like,
E?
no,
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh, V.
No,
Dang, he knows all of
I'm
them.
not gonna tell you. Yeah, you a frequent
Wait,
flyer
fresh.
or something.
Hey, I party a lot sometimes. For work, though. For work.
Yeah.
I mean, to me,
Fresh
though, like,
doesn't miss with the
it's not a
faces.
career, though. It's a stepping stone. And I feel like some people get stuck in it and, like,
How long you
try
been
to
in it?
make it their whole everything, and it's not that for me.
How long you been in it?
Like a year and a half.
Okay.
And this is probably, like, my last 8 months until I finish and graduate school, and then I can go on and move on with that.
Why not just get like a regular part-time job? Why do that? Well, you just wanted some quick money?
Because while
They
I'm
don't
in
pay as much.
school, like, I'm the type of person, like, if I'm not able to, like, focus fully, I'm not going to do well in my classes. And so if I have to work, 5-6 days a week versus 3 or 4, and work on school nights and go to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning or 1 o'clock in the morning after I just worked the whole shift, I'm not going to be able to do as well as I know I can in my classes. So I'd rather, it is, I own take it. Smart, bro. But I know it is taking the easy way out.
Shit,
in
dancer,
a
man.
sense.
Juicy quit because us, man.
That's not why I quit.
Cat, bro.
Well,
That's not.
at least she has a plan to get out, right?
Respectfully, I was in the game for 4 months and
All right, yeah,
gave
yeah,
up.
At least you got a plan to get
I
out.
wish I got had all this info before. I'm like coming into this shit empty.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Because I didn't get any of the girls like info
You don't even
beforehand.
know.
What did we say
us.
earlier? Choices.
That part.
Yeah,
I think it's
choices.
choices.
I chose to
I mean,
stop.
she's working smart, not hard. Can you blame
Well, she
her?
got a plan. She got a plan.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like,
Plan B,
as
no?
a girl, I've also worked in other, like, more respectable positions. Oh, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so I have
I'm
a
not-
question for you because you said you want a family. Like, are you okay with the fact that like the chances of you having a family with the man that you want is more than likely slim to none?
As a
Are you okay
dancer,
with that?
100%. That's why I'm not like
You've
going
made peace
out of
with
my
that?
way. As a dancer currently, I'm not looking for that as I'm still a dancer. Once I'm out of this life, sure.
But are you
But-
aware that like a lot of guys are gonna like disqualify you off of that alone that you used to be a dancer?
Probably, but that's a choice that I have to live with.
Okay, like so
And
you're
it's like,
you made peace with it?
yeah, but I mean, that obviously that's not the person for me then, because if you can't understand, where I was coming from and why I made the decisions that I made to get to where I wanted to go,
Yeah.
then you're probably not the guy for me anyways. But I'm not going and looking for a
But
relationship.
you have high standards, right, in a man?
Yeah, because I hold myself to a high standard, so I expect that from my
Fair.
counterpart.
So if you expect the guy to hold himself to a high standard and have high standards, wouldn't it be fair to say that there's some positions that he might disqualify a girl from immediately for a serious relationship? Like you hold yourself to a high standard and you expect him to have high standards, but like I'm going to be very candid with you. A guy that has options that has high standards is not going to wife up a girl that used to do sex work.
The whole.
Unfortunately,
He might not, but that doesn't mean none will.
I mean,
a staggering majority will not.
That's fine.
the guy you want.
I'm not looking to be with
Trump-
the staggering
Trump did what?
majority, honestly.
Trump did what
Like-
specifically?
I mean, he wiped up a woman that she didn't do. Well, I don't know what the definition of sex work is these days, but apparently, anytime you show your body in exchange for money, including modeling.
Are you
and
talking about him
posing,
having sex with Stormy Daniels?
No, I'm talking about his wife.
Which
His
wife?
current
Melanie
wife.
Trump?
Yeah, she's a model, but at one point in time, she did
Bruh,
used to
she's
That's
model.
not a
Not a
sex worker.
stripper, bro.
Bro.
No, not a stripper, but she has posed in the nude before. She was a model.
A sex
Yeah,
worker.
but being a stripper, I mean, that's
I mean, showing your money in exchange for body, models get paid. But like I said, sex work is like it's not a new thing, but the political definition of sex work has not really been established because
okay. I mean, I'm talking
Yeah.
specifically like about a stripper.
Yeah, but I mean, showing your body for money. If I take a nude picture and I get paid for it, I showed my body for money.
Script.
Yeah, but a lot of guys are going to disqualify you for that.
Yeah, but not all of them. That's what I'm saying. Trump didn't disqualify.
Let me be, because women tend to have this mindset about not all guys are going to disqualify me or he's not the guy for me. What if I told you that your dream man a lot of the times is going to disqualify you?
Yeah, but what if my dream man is a man that wouldn't disqualify me? That's what makes him my dream man, is the fact that he understands my past and he's in it.
Because the reason why I know is because you have high standards, correct? You want a top tier guy?
I focus more on morals than finances.
The fuck out of here, man! I hate when girls lie.
My mother. I mean, there's women who marry rich men.
Because let me tell you this: there's a bunch of nice guys that have great morals that you would never give a chance to. So stop with that.
I give a chance to nice guys. Like, are y'all forgetting? I used to be a fat girl, so it's not like I'm
okay. Because you didn't have a choice, but now that you do have a choice,
you don't
because you were nice to those guys as a fat chick because you had no choice but to be nice as a fat girl.
You've been heavy as fuck,
like,
man.
come on, man. Like, don't try to you're limited.
No, I mean, now,
don't try to make your limited options at that time for being a fat ass like a virtue.
No,
like, it's
but
not.
I have options. But
yeah, you have options now.
But my foundation has already been built to the fact where money is not the most important thing.
Okay, let me be explicitly clear about this shit. Okay, the man that you want that's going to be masculine, dominant, strong, a leader, etc., is going to have standards in return. Okay, he's not going to want certain types of girls.
Like a girl that's posed nude and people have seen her naked body.
Some guys might say no to that.
Okay, Donald Trump didn't. That's all I'm saying. The pictures are all over the internet.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a bad thing. Listen, I don't believe that it's a bad thing because I believe that there are men who understand hustle and ambition.
You're fantastic at making everything about yourself. We're not talking about you right now. We're talking about her.
Yeah.
She's the one that wants the family. You clearly don't really give a fuck about that right now. You do?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'll make a great mom. I'm a great cook. I'm understanding. I'm loving. I'm not going to have my kids out here just however. That's why I don't have kids now because I'm not going to give them
Okay, I'm going to be very
bullshit.
candid with you. I'm multimillionaire. I would never fucking date a girl like you.
That's
you talk
fine.
too much and you
I
argue
don't
too
wanna
much.
date a
Hold on.
multimillionaire.
No,
They
you
tend
literally
to
just
be
named Trump and you
cheaters.
named whatever. Guys that make a lot of money and are successful, got their shit together, don't sit there and argue with women or want to deal with combative, argumentative women. And
I don't want a guy that makes a lot of money. I want a guy that is
fuck out of here, bro.
respectful.
Stop, man.
I don't.
Stop, bro.
I want a nice guy.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here. You stop lying. Like, stop.
I mean, I
fucking
want a
lying.
guy that can take care of me, but if
That
I have,
requires money.
But if I have to choose
If you
between a
want a man,
loyal guy and a rich guy, I'm
if
gonna
you want a
take
guy that
loyal
needs
guy.
that's gonna take care of you, where you don't need to work, that's a six-figure earner off rip. Now we want to talk about Miami, one of the most expensive cities. He's gonna have to make $200,000 to $300,000 a year to take care of you, where you guys don't have problems. Now you want to have kids, that's even more money. See, here's the problem: a lot of you women don't understand money. You don't. A lot of y'all are fucking retarded. Don't save, don't understand investments, don't understand real estate, don't even know what inflation is, don't understand shit. You guys are really bad with women. With money. You don't understand. For a man to take care of you where you don't have to necessarily work, that requires a lot of money, especially in Miami, Florida. Okay? So you sit there and say, yeah, take care of me, blah, blah. That requires money. So you do care about money. Stop fucking lying.
I care about money, yes.
You just said you didn't.
But it's not the important factor.
Okay, man, just stop. Going back to her, okay? Because she seems a bit more practical than you. You're in Delulu world, bro.
I'm not a gold digger. Money is not the most important factor. Every woman is not chasing money. Some women are chasing loyalty. Some women are chasing morals. Some women are chasing a man. For example, for me, anyway, it's different for everybody. Everyone has their preference. The assumption is pretty women are chasing money. That's always the assumption.
Okay, every woman is a gold digger. Some are just better at hiding the shovel. What do I mean by this? I mean that some girls might dress it up and say, I just want a guy with ambition. I just want a guy that works hard. I just want a guy that is a go-getter or has a good mindset, whatever. It all comes back to money.
Facts.
Like, you can sit there and dress it up and say, I'm not a gold digger. All women are gold diggers to some degree. Some are just better at hiding it. Okay? Like they say some bullshit like you and dress it up with, I just want morals and personality, but I still want him to take care of me.
I just want that, but if I have to choose when it comes, because it's a decision I make all the time. It's a decision that I choose. I turn down men. It just depends on. See, and that's what I'm saying. Everybody doesn't think the same. The assumption is if a woman is pretty, this is how she thinks.
Okay, you're being disingenuous though by trying to sit there and say that money isn't an incredibly important factor. I would argue it's critical in most scenarios with females. Okay, so if it's critical, then it means it fucking matters.
Facts.
Yes,
Facts.
I didn't say it didn't matter. I said it's not the deciding factor.
You talk the talk so we can move on because it's been 3.5 hours.
See, this is what I mean. Like, this is what I'm trying to say. Like,
You just have never met a girl like me. That's all.
no. I've met many like you. I've met many like you.
Okay, so you know that there's women
I've
that
met
don't
many like you, and
disqualify
I'm
men
telling
because
you,
they're
and
broke.
I'm telling you, you literally argue to argue. Like, you are one of these females that like has to get the last word. I'm right, you're wrong, etc.
I don't believe
With
in
all
right
due
and
respect, I am smarter
She's
than you, and I know more than you.
passive-aggressive.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not
You are
denying
delusional.
that. You know more than me, but you don't know me.
What?
That's irrelevant. What does it have to do with anything?
Because you don't know what I want.
Myron, but
You don't know what I
Myron.
want. I've walked away from guys with money before because I felt like the money was not compensating for
Okay,
other stuff.
okay, but hold on. But you gave them a chance, right?
Not based on the money.
Man, get out of here, bro. Like, sitting here like fucking lying all over the place.
I mean, I'm not.
You know what? Since we're in the cherry mode, you know what? I'll date a girl that's a whore and fat. Let's fucking do it. I like girls because of their personality. Woo! Like, it's fucking clown world, man. Anyway, going back to you.
No, regular people.
Just stop, man. Just stop. Going back to you. So, are you like content with that? That like a lot of guys are just going to disqualify you off of that, off rip.
They might, but if somebody's judging
Mike.
me as far as the
Go
stepping
closer to your mic.
Sorry, I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. But if somebody's judging me based on, you know, what I use to better myself as far as get to where I'm going, like I don't know, like I've worked in restaurants and I've worked in other normal jobs, and as a girl you're still harassed and not taken seriously, and it's honestly a less safe environment than a club because there's security and cameras and you're there for that reason, so you're more protected. I don't really mind if
So is safety the reason why you decided to dance instead of being a waitress?
I mean,
It's the money.
obviously it's the money,
And freedom.
like
Okay.
the money and the freedom and
And
the
sex.
freedom. I'm sorry,
Chris, man.
And sex.
and sex.
Yeah, dicks.
What does that have to do with stripping?
Yeah, you fuck guys.
No, there's prostitutes, and then there's dancing, and I am more of a theatrical dancer who puts on a performance and like a theatrical presence on the stage versus a prostitute. I've
She's right.
never fucked for money. I've never depended. No.
Okay.
I
and
put
I'm-
on a
and I'm
stage. I
sober.
put on a stage performance. I mean, it's between me and God. It's really I don't.
No,
care.
understandable.
I
You
don't have
do understand though that like a lot of guys are going to assume you did that because
They might.
90% of dancers
will.
plus have
They will.
sex for money because
Yeah.
it's a very competitive market now, especially in
sure.
Miami, Florida.
That's scary.
Where a lot of the girls are having sex for money. So
Holy.
why is a guy going to sit there and pay you for theatrical dancing when he can actually get what he wants, which is sex?
because that
You see what I
you go
mean?
to the strip club and they're throwing money on stages. You don't
No,
have
no.
to go do all the extra stuff.
I
in the
understand.
back.
Oh,
I
I know
understand
you
that
work.
some girls. What?
What the heck?
Yeah, I know you work now.
Oh yeah.
You got that
He just came to
telepathy.
me.
I understand. Like,
Same, bro.
okay, I understand where you're
No,
coming from.
no,
Where you're
not
saying
like
like I don't have to do that, and I haven't done that, which is understandable. Cool. What I'm saying is that most guys are going to assume you've done that.
That's fine. I don't really care what people have to.
But you
assume
should care,
because-
though.
But I should. But at the same time, like I know who I am,
Okay.
and at the end of the day, like obviously, like you said, prospective counterparts are gonna look at that one way or another.
Yeah.
But in my eyes, the one that's for me, like she said, the one that's for me, and the one that I probably am gonna want to be with, won't give a fuck.
You have
about
high
it.
standards, though, right? You want a guy that earns money and is successful, has a shit together, a guy that can give you a family, right?
Right.
Okay. You understand that that man has to understand what women want to get his wife, right? Mm-hmm. He has to build himself up, make some money, get some confidence, get some ambition, become a leader. He has to become that man. Fair? Mm-hmm. Okay. Would it be fair to say that he has to understand what women want to become that man? Mm-hmm. Okay. So why is it that women don't feel the need to understand what men want to become that woman?
Who said I don't? Who said I don't understand what men want?
Well, if you understood what men want, you would understand that being a dancer is going to significantly drop off your ability to find the man of your dreams.
Facts.
It could.
Like, let me give you an example. Let me give you the equivalent. Let's say I decided to say, you know what? I'm done with the podcast. I'm just going to go to California and start panhandling. Right? So I'm on the fucking, Skid Row, getting some money. Hey, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Give me some money, etc.
Hustling.
Right? Hustling, right? I'm hustling, right?
Go King.
And then, but then I went ahead and I turned around and said, you know what? I deserve a bad bitch. I deserve a bad bitch, and she better obey me and listen to what I say. Would I be delusional for having these standards while panhandling on Skid Row?
No.
What's panhandling?
Holy shit.
Oh,
I'm asking her. Would I be delusional for going to LA and panhandling on Skid Row?
Begging for money.
Oh.
Would I be delusional? Saying I demand a bad bitch that's going to listen to me and follow my lead.
Yeah, but that's different because you still don't really like you're doing that and then you're not really doing anything after that. Like
Mine is different, Myron.
I mean, I'm not just
Mine is
dancing to
different.
dance and then never doing anything with it and never going anywhere after that. Like
No, but
I
what I'm
understand.
trying to explain to you is that like, just like me being a guy on Skid Row asking for money and panhandling, like I have forfeited my ability to demand a bad bitch. You understand? So like,
yeah, but you could use that money to go do whatever you need to do and invest it into something else.
You're
that could
missing the
then
point.
Put you in the
you're missing the point. I am a loser. So therefore, since I am a loser, I no longer qualify for a bad bitch that's going to listen to me and follow my lead.
at that moment. But I feel like, you know, if you pick yourself up and put it back together in the way that it's supposed to be, it's not forever you're a loser.
Yeah, but at that moment, I'm a loser, right? Because I don't have a future, because I'm just doing this stupid shit,
I'm
and
single
rightfully
right
so.
now because I don't expect a man to want to date a stripper, because if I was a man, I probably wouldn't want to date a stripper either. So that's why I'm single right now.
Okay.
But when I'm, you know, not here anymore and doing what I'm doing, then
Okay, so you're saying that you're gonna leave the field and you'll be fine.
I'm sure.
Okay. Are you aware that like men care about a woman's past a lot?
Probably.
Okay. Do men care about body count?
I'm sure.
Why do they care about body count?
Because, I mean, they deem it either ran through or not ran through.
So men are interested in a woman's past, right?
Yeah.
And I mentioned with the panhandling thing, interestingly enough, you answered this for me already. You said, it's okay, it's not about where you're at, it's about where you're going, right? The future?
But if you told me, like, if you're sitting here right now and you told me that you got all this equipment with, you know, money you made from panhandling or this or that, I'd be like, damn, like, you knew how to do all that. You knew how to invest your money. You got to where you're at, and I'd be proud of you.
Okay, I think you're missing
I
where I'm
probably-
going here. With women, right? The reason why me being a panhandler and being a loser doesn't work is because like I don't have a future, right? As a man, like women look at a man that they want a future with. Men look at a woman that they has a clean past. We're very different. Men look back, women look forward. Hey, was she a whore before I commit to her? What did she do before I met her, etc.? We're very interested in your past. You guys, you don't care about our body count or what we did before. You care about our future. Okay, you panhandled before, but you built yourself up and you got a career now and you're moving in the future. That's what women care about. So what I'm telling you is that a man that doesn't have a future is just like a woman that has a past. You no longer qualify for the very person that you want.
Bars.
I mean, I'm sure that's really true for some men, but I don't think that's true for every man. Because there's some men who have mothers that were dancers, and they understand where you have to come from to put yourself in that situation, to dig yourself out of that situation. So there's people who will understand where I came from.
Okay, let me be very blunt about this because women tend to have this mindset about we don't give a fuck. The world doesn't owe you understanding. Like you wouldn't care if I was a brokey and I told you, well, you gotta understand, man, like my mom and dad, they went to jail, they were selling crack, blah, blah, blah. You don't give a fuck about my past because I'm a brokey. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't benefit you. Like,
I mean, I also
men
think it's
don't care.
also more
Like, the
so
world
in the
doesn't
way
owe
you
you
carry
understanding.
yourself. Like, I'm not out here, like, acting like, you know, city girls and like, oh, I'm
Sure.
just gonna fuck you for the cash and give me the purse
Sure.
and this and that and the other thing. Like, I think it's really in the way you carry yourself and the way you hold, like, the standards you hold yourself up to in the club. Because
okay, I understand that, but like, you do understand that, like, even though you're not a city girl, you're wearing a city girl uniform.
Mm-hmm.
And if you wear a city girl's uniform, how are people going to treat you and look at you?
I'm not looking for my husband in the strip club.
And I understand that, but when you do find that guy that you want to be your husband, he's going to find out that you used to be in a strip club and he's going to have a problem with that.
Yep.
He might not.
I feel like it's a confidence thing too.
Myron,
like you gotta own it. Like I'm not ashamed
Own it,
of. Like I'm
Myron. Come
actually
on.
very proud of what
Come
I've
on,
gotten
Myron.
myself
I'm
through.
just gonna shut the
You know,
fuck
I'm
up.
21 and I've.
And this is what I'm
been
trying to
able
say
do
when I
a
say,
lot of
like,
things.
this is the problem. Like, women don't give a fuck about what men want. You guys just do what you want to do, and then you don't expect there to be negative consequences. And I'm telling you that men that have options, that are attractive, that can go ahead and get with other girls, right? They're not fucking losers. They're going to look at you and be like, you used to be a stripper? Disqualified. He's never going to tell you that, though. He's going to continue to have sex with you. He's going to
Fresh.
sell you a dream. He's
Fresh.
going to date you, maybe.
Fresh.
He's going to tell you, oh, you want to be my girl. Like, he'll lie to you and sell you the dream. But guess what's going to happen? You're never going to carry his last name. You're never going to get a ring. You're never going to be taken seriously. Because in the back of his mind, he's going to think, did she ever get paid for sex?
Oh.
Damn, she danced in Miami?
Slut.
Fuck. Even though you might have not done these things, you're saying you never did it. Cool. But what's he going to assume? He's going to assume the worst. I find it interesting how women would never give a guy a chance that used to be gay a lot of the times. But then you guys expect us to give you a chance when you did jobs that are deplorable. Whether it was OnlyFans, dancing, etc. Women need to come to a reality that if you do certain things, you disqualify yourself from certain men. But we don't tell y'all this. We just tell you guys, you deserve the dream man no matter what you did in your past. Your past doesn't define you. I'm here to tell you it fucking doesn't. That's a lie. Your past does define you.
Yeah, you're right.
So, you guys don't want to listen to me. That's cool. That's fine. Continue to get strung along by guys that are going to sell you a dream and tell you I love you. You're going to be the only one, etc. And they'll fucking never give you a ring. They're going to keep you on the sex wheel. They're going to keep fucking you, never take you seriously, etc. A couple of you guys probably have already been in that situation where a guy strung you along and you thought, why isn't he committing to me? Why isn't he calling in me anymore? Why isn't he ghosting me? It's because he found something out about you that he doesn't like. And he just doesn't want to confront you on it because he wants to continue to get laid. But it's cool. Follow what your girls say. Your past doesn't define you. But I'm telling you right now, it fucking does. And the more money a man makes, the more he can tell your past fucking defines you. I'm here to tell you, multi-millionaire, I'll never commit to a girl that does OnlyFans. I'll never commit to a girl that used to be a stripper. I'll never commit to a girl that was a fucking sex worker. Because my last name has some fucking merit to it. And I'm not going to give it to a girl that used to do sex work, whether you used to fuck for money or not. Because guess what? You embarrass me with your past. And like we discussed before, a man's future is important, right? But a woman's past will fuck up his future.
Correct.
Look at Will Smith. Legacy tarnished because his girl was a fucking slut. So if you guys want to sit there and tell me, my past doesn't define me, it fucking does. Because the man that's going to take you on, his future is compromised by you being a slut.
Correct.
So ladies, you got to make better fucking decisions, man. It is what it is. All right, what do we got here next?
Facts.
Yeah, are they gonna clip that part? I hope so. What do we? Anything else we got here? Girls probably hate me right now, but whatever.
No, we love you.
Hey man, look, I'm just telling you, this is what dudes be thinking, bro. Fresh.
We love you.
I gotta ask you this, right? Because fresh right here, right? He's dated a bunch of girls that are OnlyFans girls, strippers, hoes, etc. Well, deep down,
Hey man, come on, man.
no, they need to hear this shit. Yo, what do you tell girls that come from questionable backgrounds, etc.? What do you do with them?
Hey baby, what's up, man? Come to
Listen, I understand what they're doing, and I understand what it is. I don't get mad at it. I don't judge them for it. What I do say though is that like that lifestyle does lead to bad choices, which leads to bad men that they choose. As a result, they don't understand what men really want, and they go on the path of getting like fucked over time and time again. So what I do is just join that line. Hey, you join it. What the fuck?
You said I just joined that line. So absolutely.
But to be fair, I will say that if she's planning to get out that lifestyle, that does have some merit there. But doing it in the first place is an L.
All right, since I gave her some advice, I'm going to give you some advice too. Get out the game as soon as you can.
Be nicer to her, please.
You needed to hear that.
I grew up with brothers. You can do that. You can say whatever. Like, I know who I am regardless.
Don't-
and I respect
I heard
you
it.
regardless.
Yeah, you suck. You need to fix your speaking abilities. For you need to get out the game immediately.
I know.
Like fucking tomorrow. And then whoever guy you date, you better never fucking tell him that shit. And that here's the thing. I shouldn't even be telling you that, but I'm giving you advice, and typically when I give advice to women, it's adversarial and hurts the man to some degree. But if I were a girl and I used to fucking dance, I would never tell the man that because he's never going to take you seriously or look at you the same. So that's the advice I'll give you right there. Get out the fucking game while you can. You have some semblance of a head on your shoulders, and the next guy you find, you better never fucking tell him that shit. And if he finds out, be prepared for him to break up with you. You better take that shit with you to the fucking grave.
Yep.
Because I'll tell you this, if I was with a girl and I found out that she did that shit or whatever, I would never take her seriously. So, anyway.
All right, this was a good show, ladies.
Yeah.
It is time to close it because it's at least 4 hours.
Yeah, man, we had to make up for that fucking hour there, bro. I know we went a little bit longer.
I get it.
But, bro, the niggas is mad in the chat and shit, so I hope you guys, feel redeemed here. Guys, just so you guys know, we got a show tomorrow with Andrew Bustamante, 7:30 p.m. We're going to be talking he's a former CIA officer. We're going to be talking about a bunch of different shit. Good conversation. Don't worry, tune in tomorrow, 7:30 live.
Yeah, check it out
We want to
live.
be there.
Somebody said they're a true crime junkie?
We're also going to do...
Oh, you
Thank
are?
you for the birthday.
Okay.
Yeah.
and then we're also going to do a Pop the Balloon challenge with some other girls, at least 20 girls. And
Oh,
then,
we
like,
are still going to do it?
Yeah, some celebrities as well.
Pop the
Tomorrow.
balloon.
What's it?
Is it
what's-
21st?
what's-
A bunch of people coming, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do 5 o'clock p.m. We're gonna do Andrew Bustamante. We're gonna talk about CIA and everything else like that, and then
8:30, 8 p.m. we'll do the Pop the Balloon.
Yep, cool.
Y'all
So
better be there.
love you guys. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Thank you.